Collective. Hi, Collective. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. Hey, Clifford Beans. Is you the first one here? How you doing? So let's jump in. Let's see. I'm just going to switch accounts real quick. And we're going to jump right in. Okay. How's everybody doing this? Happy Tuesday. Okay. I'm real happy. I just been with my boo boos and my babies, and having so much fun with them. My son mostly, my daughter. I don't know where she been. Hey, Bethany Elliott, welcome to the channel. Okay, there we go. And Giovanna Dixon. So let me talk about what we're going to be going into today. So today's reading, we're going to be going into the Before Tarot, which is all about foresight. Okay, we're going to also go into the radiance of the sun. All right, I got radiance of the sun. And then I have the keepers of the keepers. Is this what's called? The keepers. The guardians of the elements and the crystals oracle. Okay, so radiance of the sun oracle, and then the keepers, guardians of the crystals and elements oracle, and then the Before Tarot. Okay. Hey, Jeremy Burks, welcome to the channel, sweetheart. Hi, Tree is T. How you doing? So let's jump in. Let's see. Now, we need some foresight. Foresight is a good thing to have. It can prevent things from occurring if you catch it. If you take the time to think about a situation and how it can play out, you can actually prevent yourself from going through further destruction or problems down the road. It all depends on you. Now, so I am a big fan of foresight. Foresight has definitely saved me from a lot. A lot. Okay. How you doing, Desolate Dreamer? How are you? Welcome. Slay Princess. Hey, girl. I ain't see you in a minute. Welcome back. Juanita. How are you? No, Janita. Janita. You said, I'm in your prayers in Hawaii. Well, hello. Aloha, baby. You and Jeremy both were over there in Hawaii. Look at y'all over there in the most beautiful place. Okay. Well, welcome. I am very excited. But like I said, foresight has saved me from a lot of heartache, a lot of pain. Now, don't get me wrong. I did go through some heartache and pain, but it could have been so much worse had I not caught things the spirit was trying to tell me. Sometimes foresight is like your intuition, those bells, those whistles within inside of you that are saying, hey, this could turn out so much worse if you don't listen. So foresight can help you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people will pre-do foresight in the sense of, you know how sometimes people say, well, if this ever happened to me, I would do this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes you can actually think about, okay, if I ever find myself in this situation, this is how I would like to react. Now, sometimes you don't end up reacting the way you think you do, but sometimes those little simple things can actually prevent a lot of pain if you go ahead and think about an outcome before it happens. Okay, all of that is considered foresight. How you doing, Supermom and Dennis? Okay. You know, when I was in church, I used to have a good intuition, but because I was in church and I would tell people things that I would feel, they would say that I was judging. It wasn't until I found myself getting into a lot of trouble because I took that belief and I ran with it. The moment I started listening to my intuition and like really trusted it, everything changed for me. Because first of all, spiritual discernment. If you look up what the meaning of spiritual discernment, that's a spiritual gift. It is a judge. And it's not a judge of a person, but it's judging a situation as right or wrong. It's being able to see something before you know what I'm saying? So we have to be able to judge situations as right or wrong before we take steps that could really, really hurt us. Okay. How you doing, Carmilla? Carmilla? Is it Mila? Hey, Carmilla. Ooh. Sharik Sharikita Moorhead, and Devin. How you doing, baby? All right, so let's get into it. Okay. Hey, April. First card out we have is the King of Swords, Libra. The this is the Nine of Wands in reverse. The Nine of Wands in reverse is Sagittarius. We have the King of Wands in reverse. King of Wands in reverse is Leo. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. That is also Sagittarius. So we got a lot of fire so far. And the Two of Cups here is in the upright. Okay, and the Two of Cups is Cancer. At the bottom of the deck, we're starting off real crazy. We got the Devil, and I'm going to cover them up. We're starting off with the Devil in the upright, okay? We have the Devil is Capricorn. The Six of Wands here in the upright, and the Six of Wands is Leo. We have the Page of Cups here in the upright, which is Cancer. We have the Six of Cups here in reverse, Scorpio. And then we have the Ten of Swords here in the upright with Leo, the Sun, at the very bottom. So we got the Ten of Swords, which is Gemini, and then we have the Sun, which is Leo. All right, let's talk about, this is our preview of what's going on. All right, hey Tuesday, you say your name is Sherry. Okay, baby, I'll call you Sherry. All right, so with the Devil here, somebody thought that they could be toxic, and they really thought that them being toxic was going to make them victorious. Somebody really thought that they was going to get away with something. They did. This is somebody who felt like, in a way, I'm getting, like, I can strong arm this situation. I can leave somebody in the dark. Somebody was being very toxic behind somebody's back, and they really thought that they were going to get away with it because they thought that they were going to have victory. So I can do this and still come out a winner. Now here with the Page of Cups, this is somebody who was disloyal. They were also, well, Six of Cups with the Page of Cups. So I'm starting with the Six of Cups. This is somebody who is probably disloyal. This is somebody who has disrespected you. This is somebody who does not love you. They're actually quite the opposite, giving you hate, pain, and despair. And this is somebody who is barely emotionally available for you. So whoever this is, they're not really emotionally invested in you. And then here with the Page of that Six of Cups in reverse, like I said, that's disloyalty, disrespect, somebody giving you despair. This is somebody who's causing a lot of emotional upset. Okay. For somebody who don't care about you, they don't really care if you're getting emotionally upset. Okay. Now, this is somebody who, with the Ten of Swords, this is somebody who was lying in wait to put 10 swords in your back. This is somebody who wanted to leave you for dead. They were going to hurt you. Now, the interesting thing about this Ten of Swords, I'm going to put it closer for you, is that there are people lying in wait. See right here in the back right here? There's 1, 2, 3. It's like, so this person had people who were helping them to lie in wait to attack you. They were just waiting for the right opportunity to attack you, doing something in the dark that they thought that was not going to be seen. So somebody thought that they could basically come in, do something to you, be emotionally unavailable. And this is somebody from your past. You know who this is. This is somebody you've been knowing for a good long time. Now, with this Six of Cups in reverse, I'm getting I heard in my head betrayal. This is somebody that knows you, that's supposed to love you. You have a history, whether it's from childhood or just a long period of time. You've been knowing this person for some years. And so they're not coming in loving and kind. They're actually coming in with disrespect, disloyalty. This is somebody who's meaning to hurt you, betray you. And they thought that they was going to leave you for dead. Now, this is before this happens. Notice they haven't put the swords in your back yet. So you might be able to catch this with remember, this is the Foresight Tarot. Okay. How you doing, Darcy and Pipeline Dreams? Okay. So keep all this in mind as we get ready to go into the other part of the tarot. So you got somebody basically lying in wait, thinking that they're going to get away with it. This is somebody who is emotionally unavailable for you, but they're close enough to you that y'all have a history. And it looks like them and some friends was planning your demise. All right, in some kind of way. They wanted to hurt you, to betray you, do something to you. And here with the sun, I almost forgot about the sun, it's all about to be illuminated. This little plan of theirs is about to be illuminated. And now, the way you might catch it is with foresight. So keep that in mind, because I'm telling y'all about, I know I did a lot of talking before I did the cards, but it all goes together. All right, let's talk about this King of Swords. All right, so we got the King of Swords here in the upright with the 9 of Wands in reverse. This is somebody judging a situation, and from their viewpoint, they feel like they see something where you're vulnerable. Somebody feel like they can get you right when your guard is down. They're judging it, and this is what they see. Okay, from my perspective, if collective gets their guard down, see the wolf. If you ain't got no barrier to protect you from this wolf, that means somebody can come right on in, right? So King of Wands here in reverse. This is somebody who was waiting on you to be irresponsible in some form or fashion. A King of Wands in reverse, this Leo energy, when he's in reverse, he's irresponsible. This is somebody, I'm not even somebody who, when he's in the upright, he's a leader. But in reverse, you're not really got leadership qualities because you're being irresponsible. So somebody is waiting on you to be irresponsible, to put yourself in a vulnerable position. And right when you put yourself in that vulnerable position, they were going to stop talking to you. Somebody was going to go MIA is what I just heard. Somebody is getting ready to go MIA. This is somebody who is not passionate about you. Notice the dragon looks like a cloud. It's not filled in with color. This is somebody who don't have a lot of passion for you. This is somebody who does not see themselves moving in the same direction with you. Y'all are not in harmony. In other words, y'all not on the same vibration. So this is somebody who's going to ghost you right when you're vulnerable, right when you're having some sort of thing you do. Well, it's like you slip up and you do something irresponsible, and then they're going to stop talking to you. Now, the part that makes this really, really hurtful is that, remember I said, this is somebody from your past. This is somebody you love. Y'all are supposed to be getting ready to exchange cups. This is somebody you adore. I want you to look at her face. Look at how she's looking at him. But look at his stance when he looks at her. You know that term when they say if you're feeling kind of froggy, jump. Don't he look like he getting ready to jump? He look like he's looking at her like he really wanted, like something getting ready to jump off. The cups have not been exchanged. She's looking at him. She looks at him like she's looking at somebody she loves, she cares for. But he's looking like something about to jump off. The same love and care is not there. So there's a lot going on here in just this particular card, okay? So keep this all in mind. Remember, this is somebody from your past. This is somebody who was waiting on you to be irresponsible. Then they were going to ghost you. And what's hurtful is that this is somebody you love. You have a relationship with this person, okay? All right. Okay, so let's get into the King of Swords. Thank you, Barbara, for the golden coin. How you doing, King Koopa the Don? How are you? Welcome to the channel. And Sherry said, could you all please take a second and hit the like button, especially with it being over 100 people in the room. You all take 2 seconds and just hit the like button for me. Let's talk about this King of Swords. So this Libra energy, this is somebody, and notice here how this king is being handed the sword. So this is almost like, remember, this is somebody judging something from a higher perspective, but it's almost like somebody is waiting on someone to pass them the sword that is going to hurt you. Okay? Like they're just waiting on, you know how somebody gives the call? Hey, it's time. All right, I'm about to pass on to you. You know, I don't like this. Now, with the Two of Swords here in the upright, Three of Cups is in the upright, and the Eight of Cups is in reverse. Now, the Two of Swords is Libra, the Three of Cups is Cancer, and then we have the Eight of Cups, is that the Eight of Cups? Yeah, the Eight of Cups is in reverse, and that's Pisces. Now, with the Two of Swords here in the upright with the Three of Cups, you and this person are at a stalemate. This is somebody who is close enough to be your friend. Y'all are close. There's some sort of love here, even if it's just friendship. So y'all are at a stalemate, even though you and this person should have, here with the Three of Cups, some form of friendship. This is someone who came back to you. So, typically when y'all have a history, and I just said that, yeah, there's Six of Cups. Remember, was in reverse. I said y'all got some sort of history. So y'all might have a breakup to make up. Somebody came back. And y'all was supposed to be eating from the same table. Or should I say, this person was expecting you to do all the work and pour into their cup. And unknowingly, maybe you was pouring into a third party's cup. Notice the lady in the orange. She's squeezing grapes. She has put her cup all the way down. And she's squeezing grapes into her friend's cup and this other person's cup. Now, that's an important detail because whoever you are, you may have went back to somebody thinking that y'all were going to have some sort of exchange, but not knowing that you were going to be the one ended up giving to them and possibly a third party. This is somebody who was basically putting their needs above their own. Or maybe you inadvertently put your cup down and started putting their needs before yours. Now, you and this person are at a stalemate now. Remember, y'all at a stalemate. But here with this Two of Swords, if you remove the bandage from your eyes, you'll see exactly who you're dealing with. See here, she's trying to take the bandages off. She's not sitting down in her emotions, being indecisive. If you, with that moon over her head, use your intuition and see something for what it is, you will see that one, you're the one doing all the work. Two, you could be possibly giving to them and a third party, basically pouring into two other people's cups. Not good, because think about what it means when we pour into somebody's cup. That's energy. That might be you're giving this person emotion and love, but when you pour into somebody's cup, that could mean money. So you're giving somebody something and they're coming back basically to use you. So keep all this in mind. So this is somebody who was waiting on you to be vulnerable. Okay. The Nine of Wands. So this is the Nine of Wands. This is Sagittarius. This is somebody who was coming in like a roaring wolf. And see how he has his fist balled up. You got to be ready if you're going to prevent this. Let's talk about this Nine of Wands in reverse. Hey, sweet Scorpio and John James. How are you? Joyce Ann. How are you? Juliana. 13X. A1. We close, sweet. Okay. 13X. No, baby. How you doing, North of Luna? Lynette Washington. How are you, baby? Crystal. All right, welcome to the channel. Taxi Tazzy, how you doing? Let's talk about this Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands in reverse. What you say, Wayne? Okay, Wayne. Ace of Wands in reverse. The Four of Cups is in reverse, and the Seven of Swords is in the upright. Now, remember, this is somebody who was lying in wait, them and some friends, to harm you. But this is foresight. So if you pay attention, you might catch something. Now, this is somebody who was waiting on you to be vulnerable. The moment that you got vulnerable, this is somebody who was going to change up on you. They were going to switch directions. Ace of Wands is in reverse. And when it's in reverse, that's switching up. This is somebody, instead of birthing something, y'all are not going to birth anything. This is somebody who's getting ready to switch up on you. They're going to change directions on you. Aries, Leo, Sag here with the Ace of Wands. This is somebody who is getting ready to get up and betray you. This is what you don't see. So this person is waiting on you to be vulnerable, and then they're going to get up and they're going to get ready to betray you. This is somebody who's getting ready to do something behind your back with the Seven of Swords here. Okay. Four of Cups is Cancer, and then the Seven of Swords here is Aquarius. So this is the plan, is to get up now and betray collective. Now, I need you to pay attention to something. Notice here that he is sitting there drinking all of these cups. But if it's in reverse, this is somebody who is not giving to you at all, honey. They're not. Now, even though it's not in the upright, this is somebody who is getting ready to get up and betray you. So, but we already know that they're not pouring into your cup because it looked like you was pouring into theirs. And inadvertently, you may have been also squeezing your wine into someone else's cup. So when you gave to them, you didn't know that this person, and you know what's so crazy? You didn't know that they had, I don't think you knew about this other person. I think your person was helping someone else to be stable. I really do, like a third party or something. All right, let's talk about this King of Wands here in reverse. How you doing, Evangelina Garza, Florida Beach girl? Welcome. I ain't seen you in a long time. Welcome. What's up, Pete? What's your name? Pippi? I don't know what to call you. Pie. What is this? P-I-P-I. What is this supposed to be? Pie. How you doing? Anyway, King of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who's waiting on you to be very irresponsible. How you doing, Joyce? I already got you, Joyce. Carza B, Jennifer Fernandez, Rosie B, Pedro. How you doing, baby? Juliana, Jackie. How y'all doing? Let's talk about this King of Wands. So this is somebody who's waiting on you to be vulnerable and irresponsible. So the moment that you messed up, they was going to pounce. This is somebody who wanted to see you juggling financially and emotionally. Remember, they wait on you to be irresponsible. They wait on your money to go up and then you to be in emotional distress. Capricorn here with the two pentacles. See that irresponsible move? So that might be overspending. This might be making a bad financial decision. They waiting on it. Okay, this is somebody who was waiting on you to make some sort of bad decision. How you doing, Patricia Woods? Danny Gore. How you doing, baby? So we have, yes, this is somebody who was going to manipulate the situation with the Magician in reverse. So the moment that you could not meet your goals and you were upside down, this is somebody who was going to move with extreme selfishness. King of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who was only thinking about their needs, their wants, their desires. When the tough got going, remember, they were getting ready to switch direction. They're going to leave you. A King of Cups in reverse will leave you. And they will just up and go. So this is someone who is waiting on you to not be able to meet your goals. Your finances are upside down, and then they were going to take full advantage and manipulate the situation. They were going to get up and manipulate the situation of you being in a vulnerable position. Now, when all this goes down and the King of Cups was Cancer, the Magician's Gemini, and I told you Two of Pentacles is Capricorn, they were going to stop talking to you. This person was going to act like they have lost all passion for you. Basically, y'all's whole relationship has gone up in smoke. See how the dragon looks like it's in smoke. So in other words, this dragon represents renewal. Right? Because wand energy is all about passion and renewal. And whenever you see a dragon, dragons, when something doesn't serve you, you can cut it off and they'll grow a new, if their tails get injured, they break off, they'll grow a new one. They're one of the few species that can do that. Like they have the ability to regenerate. Now, the fact that this dragon is all smoke, that is letting me know that this is somebody who had no plans on regenerating the relationship. In other words, we're not getting back together. This is somebody who's going to just disappear from your life like smoke. They're getting ready to ghost you. They're getting ready to treat you like y'all are completely out of alignment. All right. So let's talk about this Eight of Wands. How you doing, Chana? Bridget Wynn. How you doing? Elizabeth Durham and Lori Stanley. How you doing? Joanne Rose. Welcome. Let's talk about this Eight of Wands. Clifford Nicholas. How you doing, baby? So we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is bad. The Knight of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Eight of Swords in the upright. Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Knight of Swords, Aquarius. And then we have the Eight of Swords, also Aquarius. All right. So let's talk about this. Remember, I just said it was going to be like they were going to disappear from your life. This is somebody who's going to act like they lost all passion for you. Y'all do not have the ability to regenerate. Y'all are not moving in the same direction. They're going to just disappear and ghost you. Ace of Cups. This is somebody who, remember, I already said they weren't pouring into your cup. It looked like you put your cup down. Like you was putting their needs first. This is somebody who is not planning on, they're going to ghost you. They're not going to pour into you at all. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. Hey, peace. Okay. Harming whose people? I'm going to let you go. I don't have time to argue. All right. Hey, Lynx, Untamed, and Jock, the gamer. Jock X, the gamer. How you doing? Cherzy, how are you, sweet pea? You come in here acting like a fool, you're just gonna get deleted. I don't have time. Knight of Swords here is in reverse. All right. Now, here with the Knight of Swords in reverse, this is somebody who was getting ready to pump their brakes. So, like, when you call them and you need them, this is somebody, I'm very good, Jock. Okay, when you need them, this is somebody who was supposed to come rushing in to help you. Well, with the Knight of Swords in reverse, this is somebody who's going to slow down. They're going to ghost you and they're getting ready to slow down. So instead of coming towards you, this is somebody who all of a sudden going to go MIA. Remember I said that when we first started. I said, I'm getting somebody going MIA. This is somebody who wants you to see you. They're trying to lead you into a mental prison. This is somebody who wants you to feel like it's over. Now, this is an executioner. This is somebody who wants to lead you to your demise. They're purposely putting you in a mental frenzy here with this Eight of Swords. They want you to be upset. They're leading. They're literally the one leading you to this and wanting you to feel bound, like you can't get out, like everything is literally drying up for you at a time, and then not talk to you. So you like, oh my God, you don't have no support. You don't have anybody to lean on. And you not knowing that this is somebody who is literally pulling the strings. Remember, we started off, I read the first card out was the devil. Remember when I read the bottom of the deck and I said Capricorn energy, this is somebody who is being extremely toxic. Somebody pulling the strings. This is them. Purposely putting you in a head game. Purposely waiting till things dried up, wanting you to feel like you can't get out, and then dropping support so you really feel a very deep emotionally upset. Okay? All right. How you doing, Rosie B? How are you? Juliana, how you doing? Joyce said he is a demon. Patricia Woods, I see y'all. Y'all are crazy. Okay, let's talk about it. So we got the Eight of Swords. I already named the card. So let's talk about this Two of Cups. This is somebody who you're supposed to be getting ready to go into a commitment with or some form of partnership. Like, okay, if it's not romantic, y'all still supposed to be coming together in some form of partnership. But this is somebody you love and care about. But this is somebody, remember I said, if you feeling froggy, jump. This is somebody who is really looking at you very skeptical. And I'm not really sure why. This is somebody who literally looks at his leg. He looks like he ready to jump. He does not look like he is feeling her. Not in the least. So let's talk about this Two of Cups. Rose Morales, how you doing, sweet pea? Welcome back to the channel. All right, Two of Cups. Two of Cups is being clarified by the Strength in the upright. The Three of Wands is in the upright. And we have, hey, oh, I got you, sweet Scorpio. I was going to say sweet potato. And we got the Six of Wands here in the upright. So we got Leo, Aries, Leo. All right, let's start with the first Leo. You and this person, this is somebody who felt like they were in a strong position to control you. Now, I need you to understand something. This is somebody who had some form of resentment towards you. Look at how she's looking at the lion. Every time you had joy, somebody resented you. I cannot make it up. Look at her face. Look at the lion. Every time you express some sort of happiness or joy or peace or good luck or something positive, this is somebody who looked like, even though she's holding the wreath like they're supposed to be on your team and happy and rejoicing with you, this is somebody who had actually a lot of contempt for your happiness, your laughter. Okay? This is somebody who wanted to get control of you. This is somebody who was waiting on divine timing to carry out their plans. This is someone, see how he's looking at the plans? This is somebody who is waiting on divine timing to slow things down. Remember, the whole thing is to slow things down right at the time you're juggling. When the moment collective need me, I'm gone. This is somebody who's getting ready to jump ship, okay? Hey, Crystal Ramon, welcome to the channel. This is somebody who felt like they could get away with this. They were going to be very victorious of putting you in this head game. Here with the Six of Wands. This is somebody who may have been getting accolades from their friends and big ups for, like, there's celebrations here. And there's people cheering, you know, this is somebody crowning this person. So it's like somebody might be getting a lot of accolades from friends or other people y'all know for being able to put you in this mental prison. They're expecting to be victorious. They're expecting to be crowned as a victor over you. They're just waiting on divine timing. This is crazy. Okay, so I'm not really happy about what we're seeing, but this is somebody who is definitely, yes. Juliana said they see you as competition, possibly. You know, sometimes people could be sitting right next to you and you thinking they're rejoicing with you and they hate you. They absolutely hate you. And this does not have to be romantic. I mean, Cain killed Abel. Cain killed Abel. This is his brother. God likes my sacrifice. And he could be like, man, that's real good. I'm going to go do something just as good. But Abel did not do that for his brother. What did he do? He presented to God, instead of like the firstborn that were the best, he was giving God the worst. So imagine, so Cain in the Bible, Abel gave God the first fruits, and he was probably looking at them, trying to make sure that they had no spots, no blemishes, that these were the best of the best to present to the divine. Fruits and vegetables, because he was a farmer, Abel was. And God was pleased. But then Cain, he was a shepherd, so to speak. So instead of giving the best of the animals, he was probably giving him stuff that was lame, disease, like the stuff he didn't really want. So when God said, Abel, I'm approving your gift, instead of Cain going, well, what you do different so I could do it too? He resented his brother and the joy that his brother probably had. Like, oh my God, you are not going to believe this. God, a fire came from the heavens and God consumed all my stuff. I think he was really pleased. But instead of feeling joy for his brother, he was in contempt. And jealousy and envy started to rise up. Now, I'm not exactly sure what is going on here with you. But it seemed like when you're happy, they're in the cut with some form of resentment for you. This is somebody who wanted to see you go down. Okay. How you doing, Naya DeRiggs? I'm not really liking it, but we're going to get into it. So we got the Page of Pentacles here in the upright. The Page of Pentacles in the upright with the Queen of Cups is in reverse. Page of Pentacles is Virgo. The Queen of Cups, Pisces. The Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. That's also Virgo. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. And the Hermit is in the upright, Virgo. King of Pentacles is Taurus, all right? So let's talk about it. This is somebody who wanted you to go back to being broke. Remember, they waiting on your money to go upside down. Somebody wants to see you go back to being a Page of Pentacles. Somebody with very little money. And the moment that you went back to being broke, or you don't have any money, this is somebody with the Queen of Cups. They were going to turn their back on you. They were not going to love you. And they were going to basically manipulate, do stuff behind your back to create a lot of drama. So somebody is like lying in wait and making a plan to harm you. They will, as soon as you become a Page of Pentacles, I'm about to make it worse. So in other words, it's bad enough when life hits. But imagine if you have a friend who wants to see, okay, this is a small storm, but now I want to see collective go through something harder, a worser punishment. It's not bad enough that you're just going through it. No, I got to see you go down to the ground. Somebody wants to see you break down. This is someone who wanted, listen, King of Cups is in reverse. Remember, this is somebody who was selfish. This is somebody who was probably only attached to you for your money and what they could get out of you. But here, instead of you being responsible, independent, single, sexy, successful, in reverse, and next to this magician in reverse, remember, this is somebody who was waiting on you to not meet your goals, to not look like the responsible, single, sexy, successful person you are. This is somebody who wanted to see you upset. So instead of you having money and you're making money, you looking like you are so independent, this is somebody who wanted to see you become codependent. And the moment that you needed to lean in on some friendship, they were going to be nowhere to be found. Drama. This is somebody who's going to create drama. They're not going to show you no type of love. Remember, because they're manipulating the situation. So that Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody, who was going to completely be selfish. They were getting ready to cut out on you. King of Pentacles, that's the King of Pentacles, is in reverse. This is somebody who could have came in with gifts. They have the money. Instead, they're going to be selfish. I ain't giving you nothing. And then they wanted, and now the fact that they don't want to give you anything and become selfish, they were hoping that this was going to put you in a mental prison. Like, what the hell? What's going on? What did I do? Oh my God, what is going on? You not knowing that they purposely doing this all because they just really don't like you. You don't know that. But they're wanting you to be in a mental prison, thinking that you have done something, you have offended them. Because the first thing you do when people act like this, like, damn, did I do something? What did I do? What did I do? This is somebody who wants to see you be dependent. And when you're dependent, they're not going to help you. This is somebody who wanted to see you as the hermit, in a shell, left in isolation, by yourself. In fact, this person was even hoping that God left you. Notice the lamp don't even have a star in it. Somebody was hoping your pathways was dark. I'm getting, listen, I have a hermit card in the La Santa Muerta deck. And the hermit in that deck, you're in a coffin. And all you have is that little light where God is going to see what's happening to you and help. But this is somebody who was hoping God even left you because the lamp don't have no light. This is somebody who wanted to disrupt your foundations. Notice that the snake is by the feet. Your foundation, what you're standing on. They wanted you to be completely in the dark, unable to find your way out, and feel alone. And the moment that you felt like you were alone, that your foundations have been disrupted, that it looked like God himself or herself have left you, this is when they were going to feel their most victorious. Like, yes, I did that. Somebody wants to play God in your life. I ain't feeling it. How you doing, Holly, Dow, Bailey, Patrice, Hosey? How you doing? Tuesday. I got you. Mr. E. Savage. How you doing, baby? How are you? Hey, Chrissy. I see you. You said paying false attorney for false accusations to Malt. I see y'all. This does not have to be romantic. This could be, like I said, it could be a family member, a co-worker, your best friend, a business partner. Somebody wants to see you go down. And they're going to have all the joy in the world when you do. How you doing? It's Black Magic Player. Allie, Mia, Chrissy, Michelle G. How you doing? Yeah, this person, they fried. They all the way fried. Very fried. We have the Nine of Cups here in reverse. Page of Swords in the upright. Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Six of Cups is in reverse. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. This is bad. This is bad. This is somebody who wants to see you overindulge and put yourself in poverty. So this is probably somebody who's encouraging you to overspend. Go on and get that. You deserve that. Go on and get your nails done. Go on. Go ahead and order that crab boil. You should do that. Go on. Yeah, go on and buy yourself that. You deserve that. If I was you, I would go on and buy them shoes. Yeah, buy that new cologne. Go ahead. Man, you deserve the best. Go on and take yourself out. This is somebody who is encouraging you to overindulge because they want to see you as a Page of Pentacles. Nine of Cups is Pisces. This is what they were communicating to you. Overindulge, overspend. Okay? Now, with the Page of Swords too, this is also somebody who wants to see your message loud and clear. I don't F with you. There's 100 million things I'd rather do. This is somebody who does not F with you. Queen of Cups is in reverse. They are trying to send you a message that they don't love you. They don't F with you. And this is somebody who is trying to cause drama. They're trying to do all this behind your back. That they don't really F with you like that. This is somebody who I said was being disloyal. Six of Cups in reverse. Now, the Page of Swords was Gemini. The Six of Cups is Scorpio. This is somebody who is not loyal. This is somebody who is disrespecting you. They're giving you hate. They're giving you pain. And they're bringing despair all behind your back. And you're not supposed to know nothing about it. Thank you, Jackie, for the finger heart. I appreciate you. God bless, Sweet Pea. All right. El Jador, PC. How you doing, PC? Latanya Jones, Crystal Ramon, Jack. Hey, baby. Jimmy Armstrong, Sherry Wiggins, Holly Dow Bailey. I think I already got you. All right, going back down. Did I get you, Tanika McKnight? I'm sorry if I didn't get you. Sharon Landry, Psychedelic Kid. How you doing? Jessa Renee, how are you? All right, so we got the Six of Cups. So this is somebody. Remember, they didn't want to see you be independent. Somebody does not like the fact that you don't need nobody. So they want you to need somebody. And then they're choosing to not be there for you. This is somebody from your past. In their mind, you always got bread. You always seem to be doing good. And for the first time in your life, this is somebody who wanted to see you be codependent. And then this is when they were going to be their most selfish. Not be there for you at all. With that King of Cups in reverse. How you doing, Tracy Jones and Bobby Dale? All right. So here with the Six of Cups, this is somebody who is disloyal, who's getting ready to cause a lot of emotional upset. This is somebody who wanted to see you lose all stability. And they was going to be selfish and not give to you. They could have came in and helped you to be stable, especially if they got money, King of Pentacles. This is somebody who could have shared and made you stable. But they're saying, nope, King of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not giving you anything. I want to see your complete. Because see, this is somebody who thinks you're very abundant. You may have a nice home. You and your kids, your animals, everybody over in your place of residence seems to be living good. And this is somebody who wants to see all y'all lose it all. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They don't want to see you stable. They want to see the struggle. So this person's making a plan. That the moment that you are out here, I'm not going to give you nothing. I wanted you to feel like you are isolated and alone, closed in a coffin, and not even God can hear your cries. Woo! Somebody is mean. Somebody is mean. Page of Pentacles is Taurus. Ten of Pentacles is Virgo. Six of Cups with Scorpio. This person is mean. Do you hear me? Mean. This is somebody who is real evil, honey. They are not your friend. Okay? This is not your friend. See? They wanted to see somebody who was abundant, who normally has the Midas touch. I want to see everything dry up for you. I want you to overexpend. They want to see an Empress turn into a Page of Pentacles. Taurus here with the Empress. So, Tauruses, they always say have a taste for luxury. This is somebody who don't want you to have luxury. They want to see it all dry up. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And then they're not even going to give you nothing. Queen of Pentacles looks out for those she loves. This is somebody you have a history with. This is somebody who came back in your life. Remember, they came back with the Eight of Cups. But see, instead of coming back with love, this is somebody who was coming back to not give you nothing, to give you drama. They have no love for you. Their whole plan was to be selfish all along. How you doing, Shirley and Ola Jones? This is really sad. Queen of Pentacles in reverse is Capricorn. What's up, Boo Boo Bear Martin Simpson? Uh-oh. Let me get two more, please, Holy Spirit. Please and thank you. This person, they don't like you. This is somebody who wanted to be, they wanted to play God, so to speak. They wanted to be the devil in your life. The devil wants to play God because, the devil has a false sense of control. There's somebody who wanted to pull the strings on you. Literally. These two are chained. See the chain? I got to cover up her boobies. See how they chained around the neck? This is somebody who wants to chain you, control you, manipulate you. Devil, Capricorn. This is somebody in chaining themselves and controlling things. This is giving somebody a false sense of playing God. And one of the things that they wanted to do for you is to create an ending here with the world. Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. So this is the goal. To end things for collective. We're going to close out the cycle. You're not going to be a part of legacy wealth. I'm going to leave you and close out the cycle at a time when you need me the most. When you're completely unstable. You and your family members. When you are unstable, this is when I'm going to make my move to be your executioner. Now, to be the executioner is to lead somebody to their demise. So this is somebody who is leading the way, encouraging you to overspend, encouraging you to be in this position. And then when you need them the most, they're going to run off and leave you. And they're hoping that it will put you in a coffin that you can't get out of. Is this fair? No, it is not. Justice is in reverse. This is somebody who wants you to be upside down financially. They don't want to have your back. This is somebody, now, admittingly, they know that you gave to them. I got that from the Three of Cups. You was giving to them and maybe even looking out for one of their friends unknowingly. So that means you gave. They don't. Justice is Libra. This is somebody who is not giving to you at all, at all, at all. They're purposely wanting to see you lose your shit. And that's going to bring them joy. Hey, Patricia. What you talking about, Patricia? Patricia, the email is right above the chat where it says I'm the light 369 readings available. Push that. Send me an email at imthelighttarot@gmail.com and I will send you all the information after the reading. What's up, Rico King? So this is somebody who knows that what they're doing is not right. They know it's not fair. How you doing, Sajana? They know this. They know. I'm trying to tell you, somebody wanted you to lose everything. Look at that. They're not going to give to you. Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This is somebody who, child. This is somebody who wanted, they wanted a front row seat to see it all go down. They wanted a front row seat. What's up, Marshall, Neil, and Sam Sherman? Hey, Christy. I see y'all's comments. And in the Lovers, Gemini, we got the Ten of Wands, Sagittarius, Page of Cups, Cancer, Queen of Swords, Libra. And I gave you this. How you doing, Sherry Wiggins and Nancy Bush? All right, so this is somebody who wanted a front row seat to see you lose all financial opportunities. This is what they wanted to see. This is somebody who basically was hoping. See how she taking off her crown, and like that crown is made of butterflies. Somebody was hoping that you basically didn't have the intuition to see them. Like you're not trusting your. This is where you get downloads from the divine, is your crown chakra. This is somebody who was hoping you weren't getting the downloads. Basically, you just gonna hand over things because you couldn't really see it. Now, the Page of Cups is in reverse. This is somebody who wanted you to feel like you was in a one-sided situation, like you had been caught by the devil. Can't make it up. This is someone who, when you needed them to relieve your burdens, here this is the Ten of Wands. You need them to relieve burdens, and it came in reverse. That's when they was gonna close out the cycle. In other words, I'm done with you. So right when you need somebody the most, they were going to ghost you and they were going to disappear from your life and close out the cycle. And you was never supposed to hear from this person again. So you're out here in a mental anguish, wondering what the hell you done did to this person who supposed to love you. Y'all supposed to be getting ready to exchange cups. And they just ghost you without a trace. This is somebody who, again, this is the Lovers. You were supposed to be partnered with Gemini energy. Hey, Ginger Love and Junie Moon. This person does not like you. Gemini is the Lovers. Yeah, this is somebody who does not. I'm trying to tell you, they do not like you. This is somebody who wanted you to have bad luck. This is the World card in reverse. The only thing they wanted you to be fixed on is that life is going down for you. And like when it rains, it pours. And like, oh my God, like I have no good luck. This person wants you to feel like you have no good luck. Like you are just repetitively just going through a shit show. The Wheel of Fortune is Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. And this is what they wanted. Now, this is important. I gotta say it. I always gotta say it when it comes out. Now, remember, I said this person could have a third party. This person, now, their third party could be someone like whoever this is, it is of the same sex. Now, for those of y'all that's romantic, this person could be a gay man or a lesbian woman. Or they could be bisexual on the down low. Now, for those of y'all that is not a lover situation, they're conspiring with someone who is of the same sex as them to take you down. They're conspiring to do this to you. These two are like, they're the ones planning this together. This Queen of Cups and this Queen of Swords here. Queen of Pentacles and this Queen of Swords is trying to send a message to you that we're the ones who are out here, creating the drama. We're the ones who are doing stuff behind your back. But your person could be a same-sex connection. Not for you, but I think this person has like same-sex options. Now, remember, this is somebody you were supposed to be exchanging cups with, but you had not yet. Now, let me tell you something. Remember how I said this person, your joy? You could also be somebody who gets a lot of attention here with you being that lion. Lion, Leo energy. The lion is also the sun card. You could be somebody who gets a lot of attention. The king of the jungle is the lion, and he's surrounded by lioness. So you could be getting a lot of attention. You might look really, really good. And so this person, and it makes sense for them to be of the same sex to me, because sometimes people, like especially down low men, or sometimes not all gay men, but there are some gay men who absolutely hate women. And there's some gay women who absolutely hate men. And so while you're out here shining and getting attention, this is somebody who is literally grinding their teeth. They hate you. Hate to see you coming. And so it's almost like I'm getting somebody who may not like you at all. Like they just don't like you. They just don't like you. How you doing, Kathleen? Yeah, this is like really bad. Oh my God, Nancy? Yours is real bad. Ooh. Hey, Chrissy, I see you. Okay. Yeah, I don't like this. This is real bad. This is not your partner at all. This person, like I said, they're conspiring against you with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They're hoping when it rains, it pours. And this is somebody who felt like they wanted this to be on repeat. Just bad luck after bad luck after bad luck after bad luck. That's all they wanted you to do is sit down and like when you think of memories, it's like on repeat. It ain't nothing in my life right. This is also somebody who was hoping that you would want to dig things up for them. I think they're expecting you to try to like run to their arms for help. Here with the Four of Swords in reverse. Hey, Jambalaya Jackson and Ginger Love. Yeah. Four of Swords is Libra Sun here. This is somebody, yeah, they were expecting to see. They wanted you to see that they were emotionally unavailable to you. Look at that. Page of Cups in reverse. They wanted you to see that you was in a one-sided situation. This is somebody who wanted to be toxic to you, the devil. They wanted you to feel chained and bound like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And then like they wanted to illuminate, basically, you ain't got none but problems. This is somebody who knew, I'm talking about they was banking on you coming back with the Six of Swords and with the five of Wands in reverse, coming to them to get out of chaos and conflict. They're banking on it. Six of Swords was in reverse as well as that Five of Wands. This is somebody who was banking on, you're going to need me to relieve your burdens. But right when you think that they're going to relieve your burdens, they're going to tell you, nope, cycles close. They're going to ghost the hell out of you and block you on everything. This is somebody who's going to just disappear from your life. And what's crazy, remember I said earlier, that Eight of Cups, this was somebody you went back to be partners with. Here with the Lovers in the upright in the Six of Swords. So I told you in the beginning, it looked like somebody went back to somebody from your past. This is somebody you already have a history with. And I said there may be a breakup to make up. So whoever you are, y'all broke up and now y'all was supposed to be getting back together. And this is what this person does. I just don't like it. Hey, Danielle. Yeah, Six of Swords is Aquarius. Five of Wands is Leo. Leo with the Sun. Four of Swords was Libra. Queen of Wands is here in the upright. How you doing, Rose? Pretty red. Judgment is in the upright. Queen of Wands is Libra. Queen of Wands is Leo. Judgment is Libra. I said it wrong. I said it really wrong. Then we have the Seven of Wands in reverse, Leo. 10 of Swords in the upright, Gemini. The Chariot in the upright, Cancer. This is somebody who was confident that they could bring all this bad to your world. Here with the Queen of Wands. This is somebody confident. Whoever this is, they thought that their devilish ways was going to really, like their manipulation tactics, they really was going to get away. I'm telling you, they thought that they was confident that they was going to get away with this. They were also confident that you were going to come to them and want to resurrect the relationship. You was going to get up and come towards them to resurrect the relationship, needing them to show you some form of mercy. They just felt like if you got defeated enough, they were waiting to see you get defeated enough to come and beg them for help. Collective gonna come and ask me. I already know they're gonna ask me for some help. They're gonna need me. Seven of Wands is in reverse. See, this is somebody who felt like they had blocked you. They were hoping you would feel so hopeless you wouldn't pray. Seven of Wands is about feeling defeated. Somebody thought that they had defeated you so bad that God had left you. Your prayers would go unanswered. You were going to be out here feeling completely defeated. And they was going to have a front row seat to see that your prayers aren't getting answered. You're defeated. You can't block none of these things I'm sending to you. All of this scenario, all this work, all this chaos I'm creating, and you can't even block it. This is somebody who felt like you were weak. And right when you were weak, this is when them and their friends were going to strike you and put 10 swords in your back. So in other words, in a moment where you thought everything was cool and there was no chaos and conflict with you, and it looked like peace, this person was going to stab you in the back. So like there's supposed to be no chaos and conflict. This is somebody who you think is going to come back and help you to relieve burdens. You got yourself into a little jam. They're supposed to help me. And at the moment you think it's all good, this is when I'm going to put 10 swords in your back. And I am going to feel so successful with the Chariot. This is going to balance me out. I'm going to have all this joy. I'm going to feel victorious. Chariot. Because I left you behind. I came back just to leave you. They came back just to leave you. And wanted to be successful at it. Cancer with the Chariot. 10 of Swords is Gemini. This is them and their friends. So say they knew that when they came back into your life, this person from your past, or this person you've been knowing forever long, since childhood, or y'all been knowing each other for a long time, this is somebody who purposely came back for revenge. They never came back for love. And there were some friends who was lying in wait for a front row seat to see this person put 10 swords in your back. These are people who want to leave you for dead. Financially, I'm going to leave you out here for dead. You ain't going to have no money. You thinking we cool, not knowing I'm the one, I'm the devil pulling the strings, leaving you out here to die and rot. Financially upset, I hope you lose everything. You're somebody who really wants to see you lose it all. You and your family. You lose your home, you lose your job. That Ace of Pentacles is about a job sometimes. They want to see you lose your job. 10 of Pentacles, that's a home, that's an estate. They want to see you lose stuff. And this is somebody who, they may even want you to feel so hurt that you lost your damn car. The Chariot. This is somebody who wants you to lose it all. And they're going to be so happy knowing that they're the ones who is causing it. Hey, Savi. Sherry Wiggins, thank you, baby, for the flower. Tracy Jones Williams, how you doing? This is really sad. I ain't lying. This is really, 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 really sad. Bless T, how you doing? Listen, in cases like this, y'all, it's always somebody close to you. The betrayal hurts more because this is somebody with a history. This is family. 6 of Cups can be family, brothers and sisters. Mother, father and son. It don't have to just be friends or you and a lover. That's family. It can be family. Child, please. Told you. This is somebody who was confident that you saw them as your happily ever after. You saw them as family, not knowing that they was the ones getting ready to cause all this rain. This is somebody who wants to cause rain in your world. Feel like you got, what would I say, with the bad luck? When it rains, it pours. Literally. See how it's raining on their head? Somebody wanted to see you and your family be rained on. This is somebody you was not supposed to suspect who was causing your tower, Scorpio. You was never supposed to know that this is somebody who you wanted to resurrect your relationship was going to bring your whole world crashing down with a tower. Scorpio, tower, ten of cups is Pisces. So this person, you was never supposed to know that them and their friends, see the little caravan down here of people, were supposed to be coming in to create an ending. Knock your whole foundation from up under your feet. This is sad. And cause your destruction, death, Scorpio. They wanted to see you feel defeated. You can't fight or block their hits. They're here to cause an ending financially. And they wanted you to feel like you were in the depths of despair, putting 10 swords in your back. But remember, this deck is called Foresight. Because if your third eye worked, baby, you could prevent all this hurt before it even starts. 9 of Swords in reverse. This is Gemini. If you pay attention and, as they say, be slow to speak, but be quick to listen. Be quick to listen and slow to speak. Some people will say you need to listen twice and speak less. 9 of Swords, you can actually prevent them from trying to hurt you and leave you for dead. Leaving you in the dark. Wanting to see you stress out. Up all night, going through the dark night of the soul. Scared, full of anxiety. Stressed all the way out about how you're going to get out of this financial situation. You can prevent it all. You can prevent the 10 of Swords from... Basically, they lying in wait in vain. If you see that you have one real good option, you could leave. You could leave this person. You could leave. The person who came back, you could see this and decide to leave before they could carry out their plan. And if you do that, then this has already messed up their whole little operation, because see, they're betting that they're going to knock your foundation from up under your feet. They're betting that they can steal all your options from you, like you can't see what's going on. But whoever I'm talking to, if you are very intuitive, you can prevent all this stress and you can leave before it even gets started. And throw their whole game into a little chaos. We got the 7 of Cups here. The 7 of Cups is Scorpio. 9 of Swords was Gemini. Death, Scorpio. Tower, Scorpio. 10 of Cups was Pisces. Hey, Elmo. I know that's right. He said, I done already left. That's right, baby. That's right, baby. That's right, Christy. No weapon forms against you shall prosper. Well, God said, I fight your battles. So if you already got your stuff in a row, then you know how you gonna do. Hey, Joey, Jojo, Shabba-dabba-doo. How you doing, baby? He be killing me with that Shabba-dabba-doo. Okay, so this is what we got. You can prevent all of this from happening if you use your intuition. Is the star supposed to be upright or reverse? I don't know. Just one card. Is the star upright or reverse? Reverse. Okay. Can I get 3 more cards, please? Holy Spirit, please and thank you. That's upright. That's also upright. And upright. I felt it. I called it. Star is in reverse. Aquarius. This is somebody who wanted you to feel hopeless. I'm telling you. The person who was supposed to be your happily ever after. The person you looked at as family. Wanted you to feel hopeless. Like you have no help. And right when you think that they want you to think that, oh, right when you have a tower, you can look to them for a new beginning. We're here with the Fool. This is somebody who wanted you to think that, see how it looks all peaceful and roses, but notice how this dog is barking. That rose could be poison. This right here, that white dog always represents the divine. So he's that. I mean, a rose looks so innocent. Notice how it's a white rose that represents innocence. And so here with the Fool, Aries energy, it's like the divine is barking before he picks it. Like, hey, 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 hey. This person's not so innocent. This is somebody who's trying to cause your towers. They want you to feel hopeless. They want you to think that they're going to come in and help you with a new start. This is somebody who wants you to feel like they got your back. Together we could be stable. Four of Wands, Aries again. But really, do they want you to be stable with that death on top, behind it? No, absolutely not. This is somebody who wants to see you go through endings. Now, here's the thing. Spirit says you can actually get things off the ground if you recognize the signs. Notice he's looking at a hieroglyphic. If you can recognize the signs, you can prevent all the stress. You can get this off the ground. And you could be successful if you get to work. You recognize the sign, you get to work now. In other words, get to moving. You cannot delay when your intuition is telling you what's going on. You got to move. You got to get to work. You cannot allow this to go down. Thank you, Carly, for the flow state. I'm sorry I didn't like it. I didn't see it in time. How you doing, Soul Fawcett? Giovanna Dixon. How you doing? Welcome. Y'all come on in. And that's nice. That's nice to have 14044. But can y'all please double tap? I like 144. 144 adds up to a 9. That is a divine number, the number 9. 9 is a number of the universe. But and why I like that number, I would love it if y'all would get the likes over 200, please. And thank you. It don't cost you nothing. Just take a second, double tap. Show your appreciation. 8 of Pentacles here is Virgo, the Page of Wands, Aries, 4 Wands, Aries, the Fool, also Aries, and then we have the Star in reverse, which is Aquarius. This is somebody who was moving trying to be very strategic. Is the Emperor. This is somebody who wanted you to feel like they were strategic, like they have to carry you. Provide. An Emperor is a provider. I have to carry you. They may have thought you were like weak, lame, dumb. You know, a sheep is supposed to be a dumb animal. You know that, right? And this is an Emperor is Aries, but that's a baby sheep. And sheeps are supposed to that's like they're a little dumb. They need a shepherd to lead them because of they're easily misled. Somebody wanted you to feel like you needed me to provide for you, carry you, because you're just so weak. I ain't lying. And the moment that you thought that they was going to provide for you, come in with your new start, what did I? And they want you to believe that they're going to release money. Were they going to release money? No, this person was going to up and leave you. Terrifying in reverse. 4 of Pentacles is Capricorn. This person, when they wanted you to believe that they were going to provide for you, that they were going to release money, and then right when you think the two of y'all was going to be stable, they was going to break up with you. They were going to leave you. And if it's not romantic, they're going to walk away from you. Auntie Jane ain't answering the phone no more. I called Carol Ann and she stopped answering. I was trying to ask her about that money. Great grandma was supposed to leave us. Somebody gonna go MIA. I'm trying to tell you, they're gonna break up with you. But the question is, do you recognize the signs, or does your intuition work, or are you in the dark? The Moon, Pisces. Hierophant was Taurus. The Moon is Pisces. Do you see what time it is before you literally drown out here like this crab? But that ain't no drown. I thought it was a man's hand. That's that crab. Do you see what time it is? Do you recognize the signs? Or are you in the dark? Does your intuition work? Because somebody thinks that you can't see. and that it's about to be lights out. You about to be left out here in the cold. 5 of Pentacles, in poverty. Oh man, your utilities getting cut off. You getting put out your house. This is a house. It's black. You gotta go by candlelight. See that little, it's like it lit up all of a sudden. Somebody wants you to feel like everything is gone. But see, if you they want you to feel out in the cold. But see, if you are independent and get to work, you can prevent all this. I keep saying it. You got to recognize the sign. How you doing, JP the guy? Welcome, baby. Yes, please double tap. Let's get these likes up. It's about 50 of y'all. A little less than 50 need to double tap, please. Please and thank you. We appreciate you over here. This is somebody who definitely thought that they could get you with the 5 of Pentacles. Leave you out in the cold. You not knowing what's going on. This is what they thought that they was going to do. Your person is fried. You already know they fried. I can't stand your person. I ain't going to even sit here in front of you. I can't stand it. What's up, Sincerely, Serenity, and Pack Soul? How you doing, Sweet Pea? It says here, Ace of Swords is in the upright. Now, this Ace of Swords this is someone who wanted you to feel like I have the power to give you victory and success over your trials and tribulations, or I can make you stuck. See how the sword is stuck in the mountain? I can leave you in your trials and tribulation, or I can free you and make you feel victorious. Now, does this person want to free you? No. This is somebody who wants to leave you stuck in your trial and tribulation, feeling hopeless. Ace of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. What's up, Miss Teresa? See, they wanted you to feel like you had no future. You don't have what you need to move forward. You have no future unless I release money to you. Somebody basically wants you to elevate them and put them up like your savior. I can save you and be the savior in your life, or I can be the devil. Somebody wants to feel like they have complete power over you. 2 of Wands is Aries. Your person is real crazy. Thank you, Light Healer, for the star. And how you doing? Yeah, this person is crazy. I ain't lying. They real crazy. This is one of the craziest things I think I've seen in a long time. Yeah, told you. I could balance you out with Temperance, Sagittarius, or I could leave you out here with nothing. How do you want it? How do you need? How do you want it, baby? This is somebody who think they God. I could be the savior. I could be the devil. I could set you free, or I could keep you stuck. Somebody feels like they have a false sense of control over your life. I don't like it. What's up, beloved? I know that's right. All the way to Lulu, honey. 5 of Cups is in reverse. This is somebody who wants you to see. They felt like you could not see how to get your faith restored. 5 of Cups is about restoring your faith. They want you to feel like you cannot see how to restore your faith. This is somebody who did not think that you could read the signs. You can't get nothing off the ground if you can't read the signs. You can't tell a false friend from a true. This is somebody who think that you can't see how to restore your faith in a situation like this. You stuck with money coming in slow. If I don't help you, you stuck. Because it takes too long to grow pentacles. Like, those are seeds. When you think about a garden, it does take a while for stuff to grow. Somebody thought that money was going to be coming in slow. So you were going to be left out in the cold, and you were going to start losing your house, your car, your vehicle, your utilities getting ready to get shut off. You're going to be left out here with nothing. If I don't work with you, 3 of Pentacles, Capricorn. 7 of Pentacles was Taurus. 5 of Cups was Scorpio. This is somebody, hey, Suzanne. This is somebody who thinks that if they don't work with you, you are stuck. I can give you victory, success, or like that sword. I'm telling you, you can be stuck in the middle of the trial of tribulation if I don't work with you. 3 of Pentacles, I told you, was Capricorn. This is somebody with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Remember, they're sexually impulsive. This person put you in a third party situation. For those of y'all, and this is romance for you. It's not romance for all of y'all. For some of y'all, it's family, friends, business partners, besties, cousins, whatever. But if this is romantic, this is definitely somebody who wanted to break your heart. They moved so with a great deal of passion. They wanted to see you in the depths of despair with the Three of Swords. Somebody wanted to see you hurt. They did. They also was somebody who was cheating on you. Remember I said that same sex option? To me, my Knight of Wands are so sexually impulsive. They are dating the same sex. And this is in the pile with the two queens that landed right on top of each other. So your person street meat, hide it. And they move with a great deal of passion, hoping that you could not meet none of your goals with the Two of Wands. Like you ain't got, with great passion, you ain't got no future. And they wanted to see you heartbroken. The person who could have balanced things out for you wanted to see you broken hearted in a desolate wasteland. I'm telling you, you just have to feel hopeless. This is somebody who, I'm telling you, I don't think that this person thought this all the way through. Five of Cups. See, this is somebody who could restore your faith. They could come back and restore your faith. But they don't think that you see them. They don't think that you see them, though. Whoever this is, they don't see themselves coming back and apologizing for being in their ego. They don't feel like they're going to have to because they don't think you see them. I don't have to come back and try to restore collective's faith and apologize because they don't see that I'm the one doing it. See, High Priestess and worse. Somebody think you can't see. Somebody think your intuition don't work. That you can't see that I'm the one slowing your money down. You can't see that I'm the one putting you in the Five of Pentacles. High Priestess is Taurus. Somebody think that your intuition is futile. Your moon, instead of being bright, is dim. The light then went out. Somebody don't think your third eye worked. So you ain't going to be able to see when this hits you that they're not going to give to you. Knight of Cups is in reverse. The Knight of Cups in reverse is Scorpio. You're not going to be able to see that I'm not going to work with you, that I'm not going to be your knight in shining armor. They just think you just are blind, honey, blind to it. That they're the ones that's trying to hang you up in a hangman. This is somebody who wants to see you caught up, them and a third party. And they don't think that you really hear. Those birds, to me, represent gossip. They're going to be gossiping about when you get caught up. You're not going to know any of this. That they're the ones who did this. And remember, right when you think that this person's supposed to come in with the Six of Pentacles and give to you, help you to alchemize or balance out your scales here with the Six of Pentacles, this is somebody who's going to break your heart. Right when you think I'm supposed to come in and help you to balance stuff out with that Six of Pentacles and give to you to balance your scales. Nope, that's the plan is to break your heart and leave you caught up. This is Foresight. Hopefully I'm catching some of y'all to re-examine some of your relationships because this is Foresight. Foresight means this can be prevented if you recognize the signs. Are you dealing with somebody that you got some feelings like, man, they're kind of funny. I don't know about them. You're not really, if you kind of iffy or on the wall or on the fence with someone and you're not 100% sure if they being funny or not, this is the time to go into High Priestess. Not High Priestess in reverse, High Priestess in the upright. Now, what does that mean? That means you be quiet. You don't take action. You observe. You watch. You don't talk. You observe. You start taking mental notes when you're around this person. You sit down. And then when you get quiet, and you I tell y'all, every morning you should be meditating in prayer anyway. And so when you get quiet and those memories start coming to you, of the things that you observe, you're going to be able to put it together like a puzzle piece. Remember, he was kneeled down in front of that hieroglyph in order to be able to recognize how to open up. That looks almost like something was in there, almost like an old school treasure, like a lock. You know how some people have a safe? Well, in order to get the safe open, you better recognize the combination. The combination is, do you use your third eye? Are you being a high priestess? Are you taking a step back and then thinking about, you know, when they did that, that was funny. And when they did this, this was funny. And I promise you, when you do that, that's your intuition. That's your intuition telling you, hey, baby, something ain't right. You know, y'all remember The Rock used to say, do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Do you smell what this person's cooking? Do you smell what is done? Hey, that don't smell right. That don't look right. That don't feel right. You can prevent it all if you pay attention to the signs. Yes, pay attention to the patterns. Beloved is right. You got to catch on to the patterns. What's up, Carly and Renee? Louis Saint. That's really good, Louis. All right. Because pattern recognition will save you a lot of pain and despair if you do recognize patterns. Because you will be able to see when somebody being funny acting. And if you're not sure, always, always, always pray and ask God to strengthen your spiritual discernment. Help you to see, to read between the lines, to see what is beneath the surface and make it plain. All right. Hey, Don. This is called The Radiance of the Sun. Let's get into it. Holy Spirit, what you got? Thank you, Don, for that golden coin. Okay, you guys. We have ego, fortune, appreciation. This person was all up in their ego. And if you pay attention with that sun, you'll see that this person was really heavily in their ego. This person who's in their ego, they are very much observing your fortune and all the things and the accolades. This is what they're mad about. Accolades, they may be in their ego and feel like they deserve it. They deserve it. Like, let me tell you, right before I got on here, I was flipping through like my For You page on YouTube, and there was a video of a lady who said her husband got mad at the house that the wife had just bought. I guess him and his wife has a certain job, and they both have properties. He finally had time to come see her house. Did she, they have, and he was dumbfounded. He said, "You make me feel worthless." Seeing how nice and how big she looked, like she had a penthouse in a building. And sometimes you don't have to pay, like, rent apartments. Sometimes you can buy apartments. And he was pissed at the view. He was mad. I mean, the furniture, everything. He was getting mad. And then there was another one where there was another lady. She had finally gotten her first luxury vehicle. She ran home. "Honey, look at what I got. I'm so happy." And you know what he said? "When is it going to be my turn? I'm sick of this." Happens. This is somebody who feel like it should be their turn. When is people going to appreciate me? When am I going to have the fortune? When is it going to, I'm getting like, y'all, people from the 70s know the term Marsha from the Brady Bunch. Marsha was the younger sister. The younger sister was, I can't remember her name, Cindy. I think it was Cindy. Cindy was always jealous of Marsha, the bigger sister, for all the attention she got. Whoever this is, they don't like that people give you attention, accolades, appreciation. They give you your flowers. They want this for themselves. How you doing, Oma? Radiant Colas, Jenny. How you doing, baby? Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Jenny. Roses Pretty Red. I see you, sweet pea. It says here, birth. Let's see. We got birth. Somebody wants it to be hard for you to birth anything. And whatever you do birth, they want to hide it. See how the baby's enclosed? The legs are stuck. Somebody wants you to feel stuck, like you can't birth new opportunities. Now, I'm not talking about a real human baby. Now, this person might want to get you pregnant if you're old, still able to give birth. If you're at an age where you can still give birth, this might be somebody who wants to slow you down, give you a baby so you feel stuck. You can't grow financially anymore. Your plans don't ever really fall through. Like they fall through, your plans fall through. We got harmony. Spirit is saying here with harmony, if you are in alignment with your spiritual team, if you are in alignment, notice all the birds surrounding this man and with the sun over his head, with the divine and your light team, your spirit guides, everything will be harmony for you. It's smooth sailing. Because see, sometimes in order to be able to see, you need the divine to illuminate certain things for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, with speculation, when you're dealing with a crab in a bucket mentality. When's it going to be my turn? He was jealous of his wife. She said every chance he got, he embarrassed her. He started talking down to her. He started being mean to her. People will do that. And I'm using it. I mean, I didn't get to see no men do, who were being done like that by women, just FYI. Because, I'm equal. I be on the women sometimes I be on the men. Like, it all depends. How you doing, Miss D. Jones? Cat Powers, welcome. This is somebody who wanted you to adapt to being dominated by them. They want you to just lay down and take that. Lay down and adapt to me dominating you. Somebody wants to dominate you. And notice how these are symbols of faith. This is somebody who felt like they want you to see them as either I could be your God or the devil. They want to dominate you spiritually. And they want you to get comfortable with adaptability being dominated. I could be your benefactor, like a hero, or I could be Scrooge. I mean, whatever this person wants to do. See? I could either let you be independent, or I could beat you into submission like a caged bird and you can't go nowhere. This is somebody who think they God. I kid you not. See the bird? This is a caged bird. They want to cage you. This is somebody who could either let you be independent. I determine if you do this. I determine if you're stuck. I determine if you're free. I determine. This person is crazy. Freaking crazy. I don't like your person. Or even if this is a relative child, this person is fried. Assertion, extremism. This is somebody, I'm telling you, this person would assert their power over you in an extreme way. See how he's like trying to dominate her? This is somebody who wants to assert their power over you. This is somebody who sees you as unique. A dragon is a unique creature. A dragon is also hot. This person actually sees you as hot, unique. A dragon is also, I'm still getting like that regenerative power because that is like a lizard of some sort. You have the power to regenerate. And they want you to feel lower than what you are. I want you to feel like you hot. I want you to feel like you're unique. I want you to feel like you're nothing. You need to be nothing. This is what I want to do. This is somebody who wanted to kill your optimism and your excitement because it looks like see the clouds, but see the excitement. There's light coming in. There's optimism coming in. It's like somebody, I'm trying to tell you, they want to kill your joy. They don't want you to be optimistic. This is somebody who wants you to be like, oh my God, it's just so terrible. Everything just happens to me. I have the worst luck in the world. Have you ever called somebody thinking that they're going to support you and they're on the other phone just I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know, right? Right. You better pay attention. Listen, there are some of y'all who are new here. Y'all may not have heard this story, but one of the things, and you might can find it in YouTube. There was a girl who said her best friend was her biggest enemy. This was her best friend of like 5 years. They had been best friends for 5 to 7 years. And come to find out, this girl, when she would call her, she was like, we was thick as thieves. She said, a child, I would call her for everything. When her and her family was like, she said when she was pregnant, she called her. She made her best friend her child's godparent. She said, so like when she was pregnant and she was going through complications, girl, pray for us. I'm having complications. She said, okay, girl. Come to find out, one day, the best friend could not take it no more. I hate you. I've always hated you. I have been jealous of you. I have tried to pray against you in every single aspect of your life. When you called me and told me you was about to, to pray for you and that baby, I prayed against you. I hoped you would have lost your baby. Every time, like when y'all almost lost your house, I was praying that you did. She was asking the person to pray for her, and the girl was praying against her that she would lose her child, her marriage, her home, her best friend. She said it came from out of left field. She said she was stunned. She said, I can't take it no more. I'm tired of pretending like I like you. Tired of having a front row seat to your life being so damn fabulous. Somebody don't like your joy. I'm trying to tell you, they don't like you being happy. I told you that in the tarot. Hey, Earth Angel and Beloved, it be like that. And Amanda, it really be like that. Sometimes it be the person you think is your companion. You think this is somebody who got your back, who you're sharing ideas with. See, with originality, your innovation. This is somebody you sharing stuff. Like, this is how I do this, and this is how I do this. But this person hates you. They hate you, baby. They hate you so much. It's like they can't rest. They hate you so much. And they can't rest until they see you lose your status. This is somebody who wants to see you over there crying. Like, you don't listen to angelic help. You don't make wise decisions. You over here crying and in the dark, lose, and they feel like, listen, this is somebody who feels like you're gonna have status. Notice how it's one crown, two people. This person wants you to share what's yours, or they believe what's yours should be mine. One crown with two people. How about once you share your status, share what's yours, or it should just go ahead and be mine. Boo. It be like that. When is it my turn? Hey, Marcel Anderson. Sherry said he's a narcissist and crazy. I see it. Thank you for the golden coin. Some of y'all people are like fried. This is somebody who believes that they can get you with sweet nothings, with idealism. See how this man look like a Pied Piper with that carrot between his legs? Oh, some people think that you can follow for. I can get you to fall by that dang-a-lang or vagina. All I gotta do is whisper sweet nothings like a Pied Piper, and you're gonna fall for whatever I say. They think that they can do this. They think that you're going to fall for it. But notice there's an angel over this one who, this person, see how he riding a donkey? Somebody think you're a jackass, by the way. But notice how the angel's over his head pouring out water. Water cleanses. This angel is pouring the water almost over this person's crown. If you are with the divine and the divine cleanses your crown and you have a deep relationship, I'm telling you, you're supposed to be able to see this. You are supposed to be able to see that this person is really your enemy that wants to quarrel with you. See, this person wants to fight, again, over an item that might be yours. See how they're both pulling the same circle here. This is somebody who wants to, they're going to fight for what they believe is yours. But see, some of y'all are protected. This is protection. There's a mother there with her children, and that's a tiger. And so it's almost like you are protected if you stay vigilant and close to your light team, or the divine, I should say. This is somebody who feels like they know your secrets. They're also trying to keep it a secret how much they hate you. Clarify secrets. Yeah. They know your secrets. They know your wish fulfillment. They know about, all the things you want. Hey, Joy Wallace. Yeah. They know your secrets, so they know what to do to manipulate you. That's how they feel. This person wants you, sometimes they want you to feel like you belong, so you'll give them charity. I don't like that. This person's a user. They're a manipulator. Told you. Somebody is upset over all, it says achievement and publicity. Told you, somebody's upset over all the attention you get, all the accolades. Marsha. Collective. Why is it always got to be you? When is it going to be my turn? You recognize a sign, you will escape this person and maintain your peace. Because somebody is out for your head. They want revenge. Somebody who wants revenge. And some of y'all, the revenge, if this is romantic, will be through sex. There's two people laying down on top of each other. Somebody is hoping that you're detached. Notice how this person don't have no hair. But notice the hair is on the crown. Somebody hopes that your crown chakra is detached. That you don't listen. That you move impulsive. You don't listen to your crown. You move. You are detached from wisdom and understanding. You're detached from the divine. They hope that you move impulsively. And if you're impulsive, that means you're going to lose your luck. Because you make poor decisions. Caution. I heard in my head, behold, I send you out as sheep amongst the wolves. And these aren't wolves. These are actually foxes. But that's what I heard in my head. Behold, I send you out as sheep amongst the wolves. Your enemy, the devil, goes around like a roaring lion, seeking to devour someone. And it ain't just them, it's them and a group of people. This person got help to take you down. Look at you out here looking like an empress. See how that's a lady, but you could be a masculine emperor. You out here looking good, smelling good. Somebody don't like that, honey. Somebody ready to take you, trying their best to knock you off your square. But if you recognize the signs, you can prevent all of this from happening. How you doing, Shane? Is it Shane? Is that how you say it? Shine. How you doing, Shine? Big Ben. He said you gotta shake them. All right, now this is called the keepers, the guardians of the elements and crystals. It's not really about the crystals for me. Hey, Lynn Didi and Voa. How you doing, Voa? It's not about the crystals on this card. Now, if you're into crystals, by all means, go find a crystal if you like it. But this is not what we're doing. Rosa, how you doing, Rosa? What my point of using this card is the message. So I'm focusing more on the message, but if you enjoy them type of crystals and you're into crystals, you want to go get them, that's your business. Okay, Ginger Love and Kelly. Thank you, baby, for the turn it up, Carly. I appreciate you. So focus on the message, but if you enjoy crystals, then by all means, go on and get you the crystal. Okay. Lynn Didi said, look at y'all, collective. She said, y'all are amazing. Hey, Catherine Guthrie. How you doing? And Adolph, welcome. First one is the Keeper of Cistrine. That's the crystal, cistrine. I have some cistrine somewhere around here. This is supposed to be cis string. It's like an orangey color. Or this one. Yeah. This is a lighter one. That's cis string. Okay. It says faith. Remember, it's not about the crystal as much as it is about the message. Let's talk about faith. It says you need to trust that everything will work out in your favor and that the universe has a plan, or the divine has a plan for you that is greater than you could imagine. You got to maintain your faith. God has a plan for me. Trouble don't last always. I will get through this. The universe responds to my every need. All things work out to the greater good of those who love him. Like, you got to speak life into yourself. You got to maintain your faith. Okay. Hey, Stacy Paul and Patricia Woods. It says, keeper of the low light. It's a bluish crystal. I don't know if do I got some low light? I don't think I do. I don't know. It says, journey. The keeper of low light, it says, let's talk about journey. It says the keeper reminds you that you're on a journey and that you have the power to create your life, the life you desire. Okay, so you need to embrace the energy of low light and allow it to support you. You're being guided towards your true purpose, your destiny, and low light is here to help you to see the way. Listen, when you are on your journey and you got a big purpose, you will have enemies come up out of the woodworks to prevent you from doing what you need to do. There's things in this world that know who you're supposed to be before you become it. And they will try their best to knock you off your square from day one. From day one. It says, so you're being guided towards your purpose. And so you can have the life you want. And you will be guided. Now, you know what I'm going to say. Journey always requires some self-discipline. See, because now we got manifestation here. The keeper of the quartz. Everybody know what quartz is. This is quartz. That's a big piece of quartz. I got one of them that's this big in my yard. I don't know what happened to it. I buried it in my yard somewhere before I knew it was quartz. My kids and I had found it. We was like, ooh, this is a pretty rock. And I think one of them buried it. Anyway, it says keeper of the quartz. It says you need to focus your intentions and trust that the universe will bring you what you need. And quartz can be clear. There's different forms of quartz. I got one that's not as clear. It's kind of, see how her hair is kind of grayish? This one right here is a real big quartz. Kind of grayish. That's quartz too. Okay. Just something to keep in mind. Then quartz is about manifestation. It says focus your intentions and trust that the universe will bring you what you need. The universe will bring you what you need. Manifest, focus, and trust the universe. Listen, meditation is really good. Picture it in your mind. Having what you need. The universe is letting you receive all of these blessings. You can get it. Now, part of seeing it is like they say that when you experience it, your brain cannot tell the difference between imagining it and it actually happening. So manifestation is focusing on the vision is just as important as the action. Hey, Vega. How you doing? It says keeper of the garnet. Now is the time to take action and pursue your deepest passion. Allow the energy of garnet to fuel your inner fire and give you the strength and the courage to follow your heart's desire. I do have some garnet, but I ain't about to keep pulling these crystals for y'all. Now it says passion. It's a reddish color. It says now is the time to take action and pursue your deepest passions. Allow the energy of garnet to fuel your inner fire and to give you the strength and the courage to follow your heart's desires. You can do it. You can have the strength and the courage to follow your deepest desires. Okay. We have rise above, the guardian of the cellulite and the air. This is cellulite. This is a cellulite wand. See that? And it says rise above. Let's talk about cellulite and air here. It says with cellulite, it's a purifying energy. Believe it or not, you can use cellulite to cleanse crystals. I got some like my crystals back here. This is cellulite tab, like slabs. You know what I'm saying? You use those and put your crystals on there and helps keep them clean or whatever. Because it purifies energy. So it says the energy of cellulite and the air element will help with your mental clarity. Sometimes you can hold cellulite. This is pink cellulite I got here. You know what I'm saying? You can hold little pieces of cellulite. This is cellulite as well. That's a pyramid. And I got some that are small, like palm size, like this one right here. This is not cellulite, but I got some that are shaped like this, so you can hold them if you were trying to like just sit and meditate. They're supposed to just help with the energy. You don't have to told you ain't got to do none of this stuff with the crystals. I have a lot of crystals. I don't do nothing with these crystals, but I have them. Okay. It says it's supposed to help with mental clarity. You have the power to rise above any challenge and soar towards your dreams. So you could use crystals to help you. You don't have to. I don't really get too much into my crystals because I work now more with the divine and the Holy Spirit. So I don't need half of this stuff that I even have. Like I don't even. You could use it, but you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. Okay. Good night, Chrissy. You hope you have a beautifully blessed night. Hey, Charity Ward. How you doing? Okay, we got inner guidance. Guardian of the Azurite. Ooh, that almost looked like Azurite. Almost looked like a blue sapphire. Almost. It says Azurite's energy is deeply connected to the third eye. Your third eye chakra. It is associated with your intuition, which we've been talking about. You got to be real sharp with your intuition, your perception, and your spiritual insight. So you're being called to explore your inner realm of your being, beyond the surface. Remember, you got to be able to read between the lines, be able to get deep with it, see beyond the veil. Surface level everyday experiences. There's a deeper meaning, and sometimes people playing in your face. You got to read between the lines. Trust that the answers you seek will come to you in divine timing. So you don't necessarily have to have Azurite. You could just trust the divine within due time. God will reveal things to you when you're ready to handle them. I know, you know what's so crazy? My spirit team don't tell. I remember they didn't tell me some stuff until I was spiritually ready to handle it. Because some of it broke me. It broke me down. And it would have been a bigger breakdown had they not told me when they told me. You see what I'm saying? So God, like some stuff had been going on, but they waited until a certain point in time to tell me certain things. And so, you know, divine timing is always a thing. It says healing. Keeper of the rose quartz. Rose quartz. See, it's a little pinky color. It's a pink. And she looks like bubblegum. It says healing. Know that you are loved. This is what they call the love crystal. Know that you are loved and you're supported by the universe, and that healing is always available. Healing is always available to you. That is actually, you can write it down as an affirmation. Healing is always available to me whenever I need it. Whenever I need it, I can call on the divine and ask for healing. At the bottom of the deck, how you doing, Chris Hart? That's right. That's what I just said. You can always look. You don't have to do any of this. I just said it. I don't really even, I have this stuff, but I don't even use this. I don't. Like, my relationship with the divine is much different, despite what other people who go to church think. I'm very close to the divine. There's people who go to church every day who don't, are nowhere near. And so I don't use any of this at all. So it's really different. The closer you get to the divine, you will actually stop. Like, I think, okay, Let me ask Spirit. Do you want me to tell them this? Upright for yes. No. Okay. They don't want me to say nothing. I had to before I go there, and they said no. So I'm not going to go there. I was going to tell y'all so. And they were like, no, don't go there yet. So in due time, Spirit may eventually let me tell y'all, but I have to keep this one. Okay, so because let me get the top, the bottom, and the middle, please. Top, bottom, middle. I'm going to take that as the bottom. We got Guardians of the Fire and the Cistrine. Remember, we already seen a piece of cistrine. It says creativity. They want you to ignite your inner fire and let your fuel and passions and your creativity. Feel the warmth of the sun and know that you are filled with abundance, joy, and creativity. So this is all about being creative. You are filled with creativity. Listen, passion, that sacral energy. Y'all, listen. You can stop getting it in and put all that energy towards something you're passionate about, a hobby, something you want to learn, okay? And that will make you abundant. You know what I'm saying? That will bring joy. There's joy that comes from some of the things that we do. We have here at the top, Keepers of the Kyanite. Again, about intuition. Spirit is really harping in on intuition. You need to let go of judgments or preconceptions that might be clouding your perception. Canaanite helps you to tap into your intuition and your inner wisdom, guiding you towards the path that is best for you. How you doing, the real Cortez? You said, the way I feel, if a person is not in their power, they can't talk to divine properly. Typically, that is true. This is why we always tell you to go ground yourself, or to breathe, or to just take time and sit still. Because if your emotions are really all over the place, what the real Cortez just said, you're not going to be able to receive divine messages until you get calm. Because the Spirit, like the Holy Spirit and God speak, and it's not a loud voice always. And so you have to be calm to receive. That's why we really harp so much on ground. Breathe. Because when you calm and you slow down, that's when your intuition will start putting puzzle pieces together. When you are upset and you're crying and you're hyperventilating and you're upset and you're angry or you're irritated, you can't hear nothing. Just like, think about like when you see somebody in road rage. They ain't listening to you. They're in the middle of feeling like their ego is being crushed and they're mad. They can't hear nothing you saying. But when they calm down, oh yeah, okay, I was really in the wrong for that. It takes time. You can't see straight until you get calm. But anyway, I want you to start working on your intuition and your inner guidance, okay? And then it says here, Pyrite Guardian. This is Pyrite. That's a piece of Pyrite. It says, believe. The universe is ready to provide you with everything you need to achieve your goals, but you must first believe in yourself and your abilities, and most importantly, the great divine. This guardian reminds you that you have the power to create your own reality and that abundance is your birthright. Abundance is your birthright. This is what they're saying. So you can have whatever you want. Do you believe in yourself? Sometimes people don't believe in themselves. And sometimes people don't really, they'll downplay their abilities. I suggest you talk to the divine. Because the divine will help you with self-love, how you see yourself and your goals and your abilities. And one of the things that I like to do when it comes to abilities and all that self-love stuff is I always ask for balance. I never want to be prideful. I always want to keep some humility, because I always ask for healthy pride, which has to do with more like confidence. I don't want to be prideful and now you're arrogant and you thinking you thinking you bigger than the room. You're bigger than the room. And it's like, no, you still need to remember where the help came from. The divine helped you to develop this. Okay, so you do have the ability to create your reality, but I would encourage you to co-create with the divine and your spirit team, which is made up of your guardian angels, your ancestors, or whatever you choose to believe in. Jesus, whatever. You could believe in all of that, and they will help you to manifest. They will also help you with your life purpose. So, you may be feeling called to move in a direction, but it all depends on you. And if you're wanting to answer that call and, and listening to guidance and direction. So I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I want to thank the Most High, her Son, the Holy Spirit, and my light team. And I say her instead of he. That's my thing with spirit. You can say he. It's still fine. I don't care. I want to thank Jeremy Burks and JP the guy for moderating. And I want to thank every last one of y'all for the 1.3 thousand jewels, the 217 likes. Thank you, Carly P and the Real Cortez. I appreciate all of you all for being here and joining me for this reading. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, you know when I upload. And don't forget to hype me up. And by the way, you all, if you need a personal, I'm the light tarot at gmail.com. I'm always here to help you. You don't have to always ask about love. You don't always have to ask about money. You can ask, you can talk about your spiritual gifts. What are your spirit team? Your guardian angels. What does the divine want you to be doing? Why are you here? What are we doing? Sometimes people need a little help with navigating the next step. I feel like this is my purpose, but I'm not 100% sure. Y'all need to start thinking outside the box on some of these readings. Just saying. But thank you all for being here. You all, please come back and join me tomorrow at 9:30, between 9:30 and 10 as what I'm normally here, Eastern Standard Time in the USA. You all have a beautiful good night, good morning, or good afternoon in your part of the world, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, baby. I'll see y'all. Hello, DeMarsha Clark. You said popsicle. All right. I love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.